This was a really busy week today. I mean, this whole week was just... So I feel a little behind everything. I just had one major event that happened out of town, and it just completely derailed everything that I have in my nice scheduled life. But, you know, that is the way life is. So what I have to do, what I remember when things get like this and they get all jumbled, and it does happen, it's my choice that these things were this way, but I thought I'd get a better handle on it. Of course, you know, how silly is that? But here's what I do to get back on track. I go back to my basics, and my basics basically include just making sure I have my journal things going, because without those things, this is where I start running into the mud. So I pull out my morning pages and I make sure that I'm actually sitting down and doing that, because it helps to clear my head. And I really need to do that so I can sleep better at night and stuff. So I had a little time. Oh, there's my cat in my journal box. I had a little time today to read some stuff and remind me that you are what you repeatedly do. Excellence is not, you know, it's a habit. It's not just something we do. It's just a habit, and it's because of things that we repeatedly do. Aristotle, I think, said that in a much more elegant way than I just did. But anyway, I pull out my planner, and I make sure that I have things in there, and I look through everything, and I pull out my bullet journal, which I use for so many things. This right now, I mean, it doesn't have to be organized. I'm not one of those artistic people that has to draw a lot of pictures. I stopped doing that, and now it's just, wow, just help me find my life here. So this is what I was doing. I use it to take notes of video courses that I take, and so here we are. And I make sure that I have down at least these two things. I make a list for the week of my appointments. I list things to do as they occur to me. And then as things start happening, these are my field notes that I'm going to have for what's happening in my life. Oh, you got to remember that you have to do, check into that. Make sure you've ordered enough of this for the animals. Oh, yeah, check with so-and-so to make sure they're actually going to be doing that schedule that they wanted to do a little differently. So this is my back to the basics thing. My morning pages, absolutely. If I have time to do any kind of reading or study, I will do some casual reading. And today it was all about habits and what you repeatedly do, which, hello, I knew that. And then here's my schedule for the week. So far, I have some holes in here I need to know. I have some appointments. I've summarized all of that basically, but that's what brought up I need to change my strings on my banjo. Right, we have a special class beginning on Sunday next week, so I need to get that organized. Here are some things I know I needed to do. I made an appointment to make a phone call with somebody. I have somebody else who's coming out of town. We're going to need to schedule up new students, blah, blah, blah. So I have my whole list of things here, and I have things to capture as they go along and things that I remember. Today, I'm very busy. I have to run out of town again to actually perform the performance that we were working on this week. It was the Texas Bach Festival. And I have to fit in the grocery store and the feed store somewhere in there. I don't know where, but we'll see. Back to the basics solves everything. Get your journals out. Go, what are your basics?